asariri, குரல் உண்டு உருவம் இல்லை, the voice.
Then few months passed, and then now I started asking questions more and more to try to understand. Sometimes I get answers, sometimes I don't. Like that of it was going. And one day um, I asked a question like, why a God doesn't know that I am here? Like, if I am under him, he should be knowing that I am here, right? So then for that matter, they started to explain with a quick example, and mostly it will be of a question answer session, not like a explaining or teaching session, something like sort of. So they asked, suppose you have some 100 acres of hectares of land, and there may be a lot of plants and shrubs and thorns and everything in that. Will you know each and every shrub and tree in that particular land which you own? Then I said, surely no. I'm not God. Then they said, even if God is like that, even God also doesn't know each and every person in this whole world. So if you are not able to get the things knowing for in your land, similarly God also will not know all the people in this whole world. And moreover, what is the necessity? Why you should know all the people in this world? Similarly, why you should know all the trees in your farm? There's no necessity, right? So unless otherwise that is something important, he doesn't need to know. Similarly, you don't need to know that particular plant or tree is important. Then you'll surely know. Suppose so in that case, then I understanding like, so if I am ordinary grass or shrub, then surely God will not know, and that is fine. Now if he needs to notice me, or if I need to see him, then I should grow. Then what kind of growth it will be? Like if it is a tree, then if it is a banyan tree, then it can grow for a acre or 2 acres and occupy most of the land. Then surely that farmer or that owner of the land will surely notice that particular thing. But if it is God, then and me being a human, what about above 6 feet? Growth is not that particular thing what I meant. So it is about the frequency. So God will be operating in a frequency. As a soul, I will be operating in a frequency. If my frequency is raised above the bar, then I will be noticed. So that kind of thought came. So how to raise the frequency now? That is the point, right? When I say about the frequency, what is frequency? Or let's think about like this. Each person or each soul has a frequency. What it is like, sort of how to identify or how to understand this kind of thing? Very simple. Let's take an example like in a human. Let's take a thumb impression. Okay, this thumb print is unique across what? Not only family members, across the country, across the whole world. So roughly if you take in India, it's like 130 or 1300 million human population. Whether the fingerprint is unique, yes. And if it is for the whole world, let's say 7500 million humans, this thumbprint is unique. And what is the size of this thumbprint? It's hardly 1 inch square. And leave alone this 750 crores or 7500 million population. What about, let's say, the earlier generation? Okay, earlier generation, that may be a billion, and following us, there may be another billion. All those things kind of. So for all the people who already born and passed away, or whoever is living, or whoever is going to take birth in this world, whether that thumb impression will be unique? Yes, 100%. So not only this thumbprint, what about the other fingers? Then yes, all the 10 finger print is also unique. and across all this, what do you call as 7.5 billion human population, it is unique, and like this sort of. And now come to the eyeball. Yes, the pupil particular pattern is unique, and this is again across all the human population. And even if you take what do you call as mm, a person scent, only the dog can identify, but still it exists, right? So that scent again is unique, and whatever it is, previous humans and future humans, all that, with compared with all those kind of thing, it is unique. So if you take a person, he is unique in all ways across the globe. Okay, now similarly the soul will have a frequency. That is the frequency I'm talking about. If that particular frequency has a wide bandwidth which can rise and reach or receive signals, sort of, that soul, then if it can operate in higher frequency, then what happens, it can reach higher frequency signals. Similarly, what do you call as the frequency signals which is in a lower part also, then that soul becomes capable of listening to things or hearing to things or understanding things, you may say, whatever it is, sort of. So it doesn't mean that it is not unique. What I'm trying to say, that bandwidth or the strength, if you compare like a fingerprint, whether it is not going to be unique, yes, it will be unique. But what if the particular thumbprint is stronger? On seeing itself, it is, the lines are very clear and bold and stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about for the soul frequency. When I mean it, I mean that depth, that strength of the signal. What I'm talking about is, if it is powerful, then it can reach above and it can receive signals, and that will give the better content, or that has a different what do you call it, stuff which we may not have, that kind of knowledge we may not have here, that we will be able to receive and listen and understand. There is a radio station, and 1,000 play in a single frequency, and then if you tune it to that particular frequency, then there will be only a noise, nothing will be heard. But if it is in a slightly higher frequency, there is only one person talking in that, then surely it will be clearly audible. So that is a logic what I had in mind. So how to raise the frequency of us? So then I thought it may be the meditation, because already by meditation I am able to get answers. Only thing is, I am not able to comprehend and put it in proper place, or I am not able to reach God, sort of. Then another logic is also there, right? I can reach God through whoever I am talking now. If I cannot reach God directly, then there should be some person who is talking to me, will take me to the God. Then what is kind of raising frequency? I mean, whole lot of people are there. Then if this is the thing, then everyone can raise a frequency and talk to God directly. It is like a broad bandwidth if we are able to develop. So already I had a great affinity with the birds and animals. So I used to just sit in a park or something and talk to them or something. They also felt comfortable whenever they come and sit beside me or something like that. Even if I don't provide food, still they are okay. Just they come and sit beside me or be silent, sort of. So that kind of thing itself is, I think, being kind to others may be a good sign to develop the or improve our frequency. So that is my basic mindset itself. So I was continuing to do it. Okay. During, I think, one of the function, one or two kids were sleeping on a cot, and when I crossed that room, then I saw that bed sheet little bit moved away. So what I did, I went and put it properly and moved to my place. Then once I lie down. Then I got a question, why did you do that? Then I answered like, because it was slightly moved away, so I made it correct. Then why should you do that? uh, there is no need or necessity, but I thought better to do that. So will the child know that you did it for them? Then I said no. Then why should you do that? Then I asked again a counter question like, why should they know that I did this to them? Then a question came, because you need God to know that whenever you wish or pray, God needs to know. That's what you were expectation. So why the kid need not know? Why the God should know? Now I got where they are trying to bring the link. I was asking a question like, if I whenever I cross a temple, I don't, if I salute, God will not know, then why should I do that, or what is the purpose of lot of people doing that? Then I didn't get that answer at that point of time. Now I got it. Like, so it is not about whether the person knowing it or not. It is about me doing it right or best. That's what the point is. So whether the kid knows that I corrected that bed sheet or not, it's not the point. Similarly, if I shouldn't be worrying about whether the God knows that I saluted him or wished him or prayed him. I shouldn't. Why should I worry about God? I should do whatever is right for me, or whatever I feel it's better. So I should be doing that rather than thinking about God. I should be first think about what I should be doing it as a action or a right thing which I should perform in my life. Whatever I see or whatever I come across, I should be doing the right thing rather than thinking about any other thing like that sort of. So I got a point, or more or less, it got pricked, pricked me hard. So the way I should think, I should be changing rather than questioning the system, or uh, why it happens or why it didn't happen like that. Questioning God doesn't make any sense. I should try to understand why it is or how it is operates, rather than uh, why it is not like this sort of. So that's a good point there. A lot of experiences, lot of understanding, apart from books, whatever I learned in a library, etc. And whatever I heard through audio system, radios and stuff like that, whatever I learned through this kind of methodology, through meditation. And later on I came to know that I am talking to spirits, and the level of spirits also is very high. So the answers were very clear, and like that sort of, any question you ask, the appropriate answer I start getting. Maybe it is not that particular point of time, it may take some months also, but still I used to get the answer very appropriately, and exactly whatever will hit hard in my mind, like that sort of it used to occur. So then purpose of my life, I thought, okay, I have been taught a lot, so at least I can share the experience with others.
asariri மீண்டும் ஒலிக்கும். The voice will return.